Welcome back, everyone. Well, some call them the ultimate accessories.
You can always make a fashion statement with scarves. Bob Feen and Alfred D'Angelo have been friends since the 4th grade.
Yeah, and they decided to follow their passion of putting art on scarves. Bob and Alfred are joining us today with their creations from Red Hook Retro Design. So this isn't just wearing something that's pretty, you're wearing a destination. There's a theme behind all these.
You are, especially if you've been to the destination. It helps you remember what you saw and treasure it.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of getting on a Pan Am jet and flying to Cuba.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, seriously, it's got that kind of that feel to it.
Take on the world.
Right.
Yes, it does.
Those were some of the scarves I used as templates to. I've been a graphic designer, but I never did scarves before, so I looked at a lot of. Bob has a huge collection in Cuba, Florida, Miami, Paris.
Isn't that funny? Okay.
But we did scarves of places that were never destinations. Our first one was Brooklyn.
No one ever did Brooklyn in the day back in the 50s. We have an original Connecticut here from the late 1940s, early 1950s, and we use those as a template. And I'm a collector of these, and what I find the problem is, although I love these scarves, is that the colors are so gaudy that they might not be something, the old scarves that is, they might not be something that you'd wear.
Today, okay.
Today. So we did this with the idea that if we put the right colors and the right scenes into things, that this might well be something, Kara, that you would wear and,
it's beautiful.
And cherish.
And I think they look subtle. They almost remind me of the very fancy Hermes scarves with all the different patterns.
That's the best compliment we can get.
Those are one of our heroes.
Yeah.
What is it? 100%. What is the material?
100% silk.
100% silk.
Okay, like this one says Cape Cod. What a wonderful gift too.
This is Martha's Vineyard.
Look at how beautiful these are.
Central
and each one
Park.
comes with like a little bit of a design and like things that you would see out there.
A nice bright colored border, because when you're wearing it, when a woman's wearing it as an accessory, that's the border and the corners that really show.
Right. So let's just say you can fold a scarf a million ways, right? We've done this. We've done this all the time on Better,
as well.
But you could totally you don't necessarily even know what it is when you're wearing it. So it could be really pretty. But significant. I mean, what a wonderful holiday gift if someone always loves Cape Cod or Newport or anything.
Exactly.
Now, do you just pick from what you have, or could I say, hey, I really want something from this obscure place, and you'll make a map on the scarf?
We can make a scarf of anywhere.
Oh, really?
We do the research. Alfred, who is a gifted artist, can come up with the art. We do the research, the art, and we come up with a scarf like this. We weren't experts on Brooklyn. The only reason we did Brooklyn was because our scarf maker was in Brooklyn, and no one had ever done it back in the 50s. So we've done Brooklyn.
And there's a lot to choose from in Brooklyn. We're doing one now, a commission for the Newport Mansions, which is the one down there. It's
beautiful.
It's being produced right now, and we're doing it for them.
Where do you, what's the process like for you? Do you draw it out on paper? Do you do it at home first?
It's all done in computer.
All computer.
I have a tablet and I draw it in the computer, and I can move things around, and then I decide, this is too big, and this is more important to put on the scarf, and we can shift things and move things.
And Bob, I gotta ask, you were in insurance for 40 years.
40 years.
Were you thinking about scarves the whole time?
I started collecting scarves around 20 years ago, and what I found that I liked were these old travel scarves from the 40s and 50s, and I'm ashamed to admit that I might have the biggest collection of those scarves in the world.
But that's amazing.
It's amazing. You turned what you love into a business. And how's it been going, bringing this from just a concept to the market? You guys have been getting a lot of attention, right?
It's been going well.
We started with Brooklyn, and we did a Kickstarter campaign 2 years ago to fund the Brooklyn scarf, and through that we got attention from the business in Boston, and we did the Boston scarf, and she introduced us to John Hancock, and we got a commission to do one for the Boston Marathon 2 years ago.
Right there. It's
this
gorgeous.
one. Oh, wow.
2 years
what a
ago.
great thing
and then at the Boston Gift Show this past April, we met people from the Boston MFA and Newport.
Isn't that a great idea? Someone's running the marathon, you could give them a gift like that.
Fantastic. I love it. All right, so what do we have here, Bob? I kind of went over and helped myself.
Yes, you did.
Scott shopping.
We are very happy to make this presentation. Kara, we picked out this one for you. It is a Connecticut scarf, but it's got some special touches on it. If you'd open it, you'll see that. Scott, we gave you a blue one.
Oh my God, isn't this
Better,
great?
it says Better Connecticut on it.
It does.
Oh my gosh, awesome. I want to see, it says...
We made these specially for you.
Isn't that beautiful?
And Scott, this is a tie that we're doing for the Boston Museum of Fine Arts from from their collection of paintings. We are making neckties like the ones we have on right now.
Well, it's just gorgeous.
We want to give that to you
Thank
as
you,
well.
guys.
Locally made and locally honored. Thank you. What a great idea. Really nice job. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And you can check out the available selection of all the scarves and ties at redhookretrodesign.com.
All right.
Did you ever see those vintage travel scarves that were made back in the 1940s and 50s?
This is my friend Bob. He's a collector of vintage travel scarves from the 1940s and 50s.
This is my friend Al. Al is an artist and a graphic designer. Al and I have known one another for over 50 years. We were in 4th grade together when we were introduced.
I don't know if I'd let people know we're that old.
I challenged Al to make a contemporary version of those old scarves from the 1950s. And I challenged Al to create a scarf of Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn design was a great place to start because as a designer, it's something I've never seen. So I have full freedom to start it from scratch and design it the way we wanted it to look in that retro style of the 40s and 50s.
What we discovered along the way, and we had a lot of fun, is that there's a lot of Brooklyn to Brooklyn. And we could have put 50 different things in our scarf, but we decided that we would take what we thought were the most iconic Brooklyn scenes.
No one's been making scarves like the travel scarves of the 40s and 50s for quite a while, and we're going to start producing new versions of these, very high quality, on beautiful large size 100% silk, and of places that have never been done in a silk travel scarf before. Our first one will be Brooklyn.
I challenged Al to come up with a new design of these old vintage scarves.
I don't know what the line is. I didn't know you were going to go that far.
That's when we got the idea to share the scarves with people who like to collect scarves and wear scarves. No, that's not what you said.
That's a good outtake.
Join us.
Wait, we were starting.
3, 2.
So
The way they do it, right?
we're on?
Yep.
All right. So join us.
You can let me know when you're going.
Okay, so join us.
Countdown or something. I don't know when you're going to start.
I'm
Okay.
an action.